Hey everyone, Kismet back with another mega guide. This time, episode 12. Now it's the time to go big on our belief generation. So let's get right to it. We last left off on our beacon. We have 2 days and 9 hours left, and this is over in Homeworld. Don't forget, you can also use your Asari to go in and boost them to help you with your beacons as well. So I'm going to go around and boost all of these and then pick up a ton of belief. Then it's time to jump back to Wayworld. Then we're going to use our Finger of God to remove this miner who is stuck off the map. This will allow us to generate a new one who we can assign to our mines. Then we're going to go around and boost all of our mines using our wheat. Then it's time to collect a lot of our ore and a lot more wheat so we can boost even more. Now my next goal is to upgrade my Rain of Purity. You can see here that I need 10 gems to update it. Now along the way I've been watching ads on the mobile version, which is the version we're playing on. There's also a PC version. And the more I upgrade it, the larger the cloud size and the larger the growth boost is. Meaning it takes less belief to force grow your fields. So upgrade the first one. And then when we try to upgrade the second one, we can see that we need 20 more. And then down in the right hand corner, you can see I only have 18. So I need to watch 2 more ads, and then I'll be able to upgrade that to 400% cloud size and 40% growth boost, which is awesome. Now I'm at 19. I'm also going to send a lot of people to this beacon over here on Wayworld, which has 2 hours and 36 minutes left, and we'll be able to expand toward our hard rocks over here. Another ad later, and now we're at 20, and we're able to upgrade our Rain of Purity. We're going to throw down some stickers on our Frontier Age resources. We're going to check in on the Asari Temple here on this island. Now, our goal in this playthrough is actually to convert them all, not to just destroy them. The hardest way to do Wayworld is to convert them by having a much higher happiness. Currently, the Asari has a population of 960, and I've already converted 273. And the next festival is in 23 hours and 51 minutes. A fantastic way to get your happiness way up right before the festival goes, or at any time, is to use your Beautify. Watch as my happiness meter goes way up on the right-hand side. Now, back to Homeworld, where we have got a lot of belief backlogged here, and we're going to start going big. You can see some of these are 10,500 belief. Don't forget your wheat. Now it's time to go ahead and work on this edge here to make more room for very large areas at the maximum height of the map. We're also going to do a really large expansion down the side here. Now I suggest just to use up all your belief on the Homeworld, because at this point you're really mostly working on Wayworld, and Homeworld's kind of a secondary thing. Though your Homeworld can affect Wayworld because you can get gems over here and then switch over and use those gems on Wayworld. Now these buildings have served their purpose, and now we got to use our Finger of God and click on it 3 times on each building to knock these buildings out. Now you can try to reassign your people, or you can just Finger of God them to get them out of the way so they're not bringing your happiness down. Also, you may notice here on Homeworld, I no longer have the Asari because the Asari have already all been converted to my side. And here we go, a massive expansion here. And again, this is the time to go big. When you have a big backlog of belief, it's not doing you any good just sitting there in the bank. We're going to keep expanding this out until we fill this entire area. And this is going to generate a massive amount of belief. Oh, and there we are, out of belief. But that's okay. We'll jump back to Wayworld and we'll let that generate more belief, and we'll come back and continue to work on it. Now that I'm back on Wayworld, I'll go ahead and boost everybody here in my beacon, now down to 1 hour and 20 minutes. If you haven't got enough stickers to get your comet, I'm going to show you how to go around it and not even need the comet card in this section. You'll definitely need it later though. Combine some more builders and then send some more builders out, but we've run out of wheat. So guess what we're going to do? Use our new upgraded Rain of Purity and put it in between both fields, which is going to make them both go. Or you can put it in the corner of all 4 when you have the larger Rain of Purity, and you'll get all 4 of them for the same amount of belief. Then we'll collect these, and then you can see that my builders can now go and build these other houses. Combine more builders, send more builders out, sprog them out so they're rebuilding that whole area that you pulled in. And you'll get to a point where you'll only pull a certain amount of buildings in. And we'll fast forward a little later, and you can see here an hour later our beacon is ready to go. So we're going to unlock our beacon of expansion. It's going to expand to the north here, and our beacon will slowly fade away. Of course, we need Comet to remove these rocks that are in the way so we can expand along this edge. But I'm going to show you how to go around, because you can easily go around if you have enough belief. Another thing you'll want to do is clear everything off the top of these gems. And this is a great time to think about your mining, because you're going to want to send a lot of miners over here to get all of these gems along the way. Now, on the other end of this area, we see there's another beacon way up here on the top of the mountain. And this one's pretty tricky, but I'm going to show you a great way of getting that started as well. We can put 25 people on there. It requires 800 ore and 500 wheat, and we're not anywhere close to that yet, but we can prep it and get it ready. Get any stickers that you can find and start to prep the top part, and then I'll prep the bottom part down here by shaping this all in to bring it up to that top level so I can make some houses there all in a row. We're also going to make a cross connect over here to reach across the island so that we can bring people also from where we've been working from before, and they can just run across and help out on the beacon as well. Now, we found ourselves a treasure temple here, and a fantastic way of very easily removing this is just to send down a meteor. And then we just go ahead and shape out whatever's left, and we're going to have a nice area over here to put a bunch of people down. And it's time to make some stairs to this treasure temple. So I'm going to make a straight stair, but also I'm going to shape it out on the sides and go at an angle on this one, since it is running very close to where my gems are. I don't want to overlap my gems. I just want to have my people's ability to run up there and do this treasure temple. And we'll expand out a bit by where we have these gems, but also we're going to actually push back in on it to prevent anyone from making any houses over there for right now. Now, by the treasure temple, we're also going to use our bump technique, and we could make a very large house here, but we don't really want to do that. We just want small little houses along the edge that we can use. So we're going to go ahead and just line up a bunch of small houses, and we can use the builders from these houses to just run up and do the treasure temple. Now, I've leashed a bunch of builders from the other area where we came from over in this direction. I'm going to go ahead and click on them and boost them so they run over here a little faster. And you can see we've got a bunch coming in. Send in as many as you can. Now, some of them are going to get confused and run off to the side. You might have to releash them again. But as you can see, we have a lot of belief. And we've filled in the whole area with a whole bunch of little houses. We've kind of modified the back of the treasure temple so they have room to stand. And we've modified the stairs a little bit so they can come in from any direction. Now, I always like to send one person up as a test to see if it works, and it does. And then I'll start sending more people up and modify the other side as well so that they can run up from either side. Now, back to our beacon over here on the top of the mountain. We're going to need to shape in some stairs, grab any stickers that you see along the way, and we're going to do the same thing along this edge. A nice straight edge with a lot of small buildings so we can use those builders. Now we're going to build out the side of the mountain, and we're going to walk our way down and then also walk our way back up from below, so eventually, once we have enough resources, we can send our builders up here. I'm also going to make a little area that blocks it off so they don't wander off in a way I don't want them to go. Very important to do that or they'll get stuck on the side of the mountain. And I'll send one person up here, and we'll see if this person can find their way up. Now, be patient, because sometimes they will go to the edge and just stand there. But I find if I did it right, he'll make it all the way to the top, and there it is. All right, perfectly done on the first try. Then we'll take the first one and we'll make a second one, and we'll take those two and we'll make 4. And you guessed it, we'll take those 4 and we'll make 8, and so on until you have enough people up here to basically run the beacon. And the fact that they're really close to the beacon means that if they need to run back to their house and rest, it's right next to the beacon. We're also able to finally unlock superior pickaxes. Awesome. And let's see if we can unlock fertile women. There we go. Our superior pickaxes are going to give us 50% more ore per hour on all of our Wayworld mines. Our fertile women is going to increase the birth rate to give us more followers at 5% more per hour. Basically, it produces new followers faster. And we'll go ahead and go back to our treasure temple, boost some of our peeps there, check in on our beacon. Looks like it's all filled in around it, but we're not ready to do it yet because we don't have enough resources. And then we'll check in on this Asari temple over here, which has a beacon. Now, the thing I noticed about this Asari temple, it looks like a maze, and I've never seen any Asari actually come out of there. So we're going to need to unlock that next temple to get over here and try to take this over. But it's good to kind of think of where you're going to next. It helps you plan ahead. All right, jumping back to Homeworld, how's our beacon doing? It's at 1 day and 15 hours. And I went around and collected a lot of belief. And we're gonna utilize that belief to fill in a massive area over here, as you can see. Now, don't get discouraged if you run out of belief. Remember, Homeworld is really a secondary thing that you're working on right now. And once again, there's that card. Oh, out of belief. But we got pretty close, and we'll save it up and do some more and go and work on my cards by putting some more stickers on there. Some on improved housing, and we got that one unlocked. There we go. Now, improved housing is going to give us Shrine of Capacity, which will increase the capacity of all abodes nearby that shrine when you put it down. And back to our beacon we've been waiting on here, 1 day and 14 hours. And that does it for this episode. Next time, we're going to try to unlock some more beacons, get some mines down so we can collect these gems, and expand on even more. If you've got some questions or some Godus tips you'd like to share, I'd love to hear from you right down in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Take a quick minute now and head over to my Patreon and support more videos just like this one. Big thanks to my current Patreon supporters. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.